everybody, we finally got a nice day. I'm going to try to knock out some of the rust on this guy. Pretty much the goal is a patch job. Try to get all this sanded off, rust reformed, all the way under here and back. We gotta go, I think, on this side all the way to the back here with the piece there. We'll try to punch a hole out for the seat bolt that definitely is not coming out. And then we're gonna try to put some spots onto this cross member here as well. And I'm pretty much just gonna try to take a flat piece, bend it under here, go onto the frame rail, and then do that all the way up here, and same on the other side here, and go onto the rocker. There's not much of a rocker left, as you can see, so we're just going to do the best we can. The goal is really just to keep water and stuff out. As you can see, this is the carpet, so we will weld it all, probably put any tar around the edges of spots that might be a leak source, and then we'll give it a little paint job and call it good to go, and then do the other side. So that's what I'm working on. Okay, so as you can see, we got our big piece of metal here. The left side, we're just going to try to do in just one big piece. I think this is a little shorter than I want. I think I needed 62 inches by like 10. I'm actually going to go 9 because the spot between the two frame rail and the rocker is about 8. So I'm going to try to give myself a 1/2 inch flange on each side. And then I'll weld to the inch of exposed stuff I already shaved off under there. So we'll go ahead and mark this up and cut it. Okay, so you kind of saw what I did there. I just basically made this floor piece that's going to go underneath the existing floor. It's got flanges on both sides, so I can pretty much weld along those seams. I put some paint on the top here so it doesn't rust, at least not right away. And then, like you saw earlier, I was trying to shove that up there, but it's going to take this U shape here like this, and then go up here, and weld along here, and weld along here. And most of the rust has already been knocked off of here, but it'll give it enough protection for a while to where it's going to survive and be alright. So at least good enough for what we're doing with it, which is a little bit of traveling, a little bit of off-roading. Okay, so you probably saw a bunch of that getting done. We have one side's floor sealed, which is good. I'll show you just a quick overview. As you can see, the floor pan, the new one, comes all the way up to the top here. Covers all the rust holes that were there before. There's 50% booger welds all over this thing. I was going to try to keep some of the rocker, but it's pretty much all toast anyway, so that's gone. Floor goes all the way back to the rear shock mount, comes all the way forward, one big piece to the front. One thing I'm going to do too is just go with some sealer on the edges of all these once this paint dries, so that it will be pretty watertight, hopefully. We'll just go slather on there, slather on here, slather on in there, slather on up front. So that's good. It's 50% done. So we got floor side number 2 done, patched all the way, big one piece all to the back, that leaf mount. So that is drying, and I think I've got one more patch I gotta do underneath, and then we will go ahead and just seal this up with probably tar or something extremely not appropriate so that it doesn't leak. Okay, just want to give you a quick front to back here, looking from underneath. We're all sealed up out here. We're gonna still put some sealer on, and then this is our patch piece in here. But I didn't want to do too much welding on this one because it was going to stick to start burning the carpet. So we only want to do a couple at a time. Just spread them out. And then the other side's done as well. I was just going to do a little patch in the quarter panel for the floor. And I was like, well, the last one I had was really bad in the back too. So I figured I would take a look, and it's really bad. So I'm going to just make one big patch panel to keep the outside out and the inside in, and slap down on. Surprisingly, the other side is not that bad, so no holes. I don't know why. That side is. So we're gonna just put that in right now. Alright, well, you can see we just gave it a quick little rust protection coat here. The next thing we'll do once this is dry is we'll go around and tar all the seams. Same thing we're going to do underneath too, but we'll let all this dry for now. Okay, so we got to seal this stuff up. I'm not going to say that this is the right way to do it, but I'm going to say it works. So, and it's cheap. And for a crappy Jeep with hundreds of thousands of miles on it that we're just going to use for a little bit of fun and maybe some trips, this is good enough because it probably belonged in the scrapyard. We're going to take some roof tar. I'm just going to go over all the seams here and just fill them in real good. And hopefully we have enough to do everything. If not, we'll get another gallon. But all right, enjoy. Okay, so we got all that all tarred up. We're gonna go ahead, let that dry a little bit, and I'll put in the wheel liners. Put these guys back in, and then probably put the front wheels back on so that we can go and start trying to get the leaf springs off the back. But before we do leaf springs, I just remembered I'm gonna do front fluids because I have it jacked up. So I'll do oil and finish topping off the differential fluid in the front. So that's coming up now.